Hey Winky Pop, hey ladies, what a good game last night. Um, yeah, the rain came in. I think Zandy called that there was a double rainbow, and then the weather came in. But really rapt to see how you all dealt with the conditions, particularly when it started getting wet. So really good work. So we had a good win. I believe it was 23-9. I might have to get you, Jane, to confirm those numbers, but yeah, it was a really good start and led by Pip in the first half. Pip, you had to go get your teeth, your braces looked at, but the way that you came out was really positive and dominant, which was great as well. And good to see that you're sort of focusing on that in and out, which is really good as well. Billy, our captain, again another really good game where you were really leading out, presenting, and passing the ball really quickly as well. So I know you get down on yourself when you might make a mistake, but you know what? As we said, netball is about having fun, and your intent to pass it on quickly. If you make a mistake, that's okay. The intent's right, you're moving it on fast. But as the captain, and I'm expecting this from all of you, when you're the captain, you need to lead by example, be positive, because the good thing about netball, like most sports, is there's always another opportunity to focus on the next contest. Even if you make a little mistake, you can go and fix the other one. But really good, Billy, and great to see that you're taking those learnings on. Ruby, excellent intercepting. There's no doubt that your defending when the opposition has the ball is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so really good work. When we've got the ball, however, I want you to be a bit more assertive and get that voice going. I know it's not a natural thing for you, but when you're playing in goal defence, you've got such a good opportunity to influence the ball moving forward up the court. Okay, so that and rebounding is going to be a big focus for a lot of our defenders as well, and the goal shooters and goal attacks as well. But we want to really do that as a focus moving forward, probably in our next training group as well. Really good. Emma, your attacking craft is terrific. There is no doubt about that. Faye's obviously your mum's and the learning that you've done around really getting busy and working your way around, getting low and getting that pivot foot back so you can come back closer to the goal to shoot is excellent. And it would be really good if everyone starts seeing how Emma uses her legs to find that pivot point to drag her back to goal, which is really good. So excellent work. And in the last quarter as well, when the weather was wet, you worked even harder, which was great. You would have heard me when you were playing in the centre. Is when you're in the centre, it's really important to identify who is the opposition's most dangerous attacker. So whether it's goal attack or whether it's wing attack, and you get in front of them and you make it really hard for them to get the ball. Okay, so another opportunity for both you, Camilla, whoever runs through the centre, to remember that helping out our wing defence and goal defence is really important to do. So really good work there. Camilla, great link up work and run and spread. Okay, I think one of the thing is your spreading creates space for others to work into, and I know that sometimes it feels unrewarded that you're spreading because you may not get the ball, but it plays such a big role in giving others an opportunity to come through and drive through the likes of Billy or Pip or Emma to be able to come in through that space that you open up, and then working hard then to get around into another position to then attract the ball off them. So we all know that spreading, you will hear me say it, you'll hear Denham say it, you'll hear Sophie and a lot of people, spread. And it's not natural because you don't necessarily put yourself in a position where you're going to get the ball, but it helps your teammates get the ball and ultimately helps us perform better. Okay, so it's really important that we all continue to spread and bring others into the game, which is great. Camilla, an opportunity for you over the next couple of weeks is to keep focusing on your catching of the ball, getting the ball in the hands, getting those fingers nice and open, soft hands, but strong arms, okay? So working on that, especially when you work really hard, and I know that you might get a bit fatigued by the time you get to the ball, but making sure that you take possession of the ball before we do that, which is really good. So keep up the good work. Eve, gee, you attract the ball. It's really good, and you draw the ball, and your focus and concentration continues to improve week in, week out, which is really good. So understanding those fundamentals if you have committed an obstruction and you've got to stand out of play versus being in the game and staying alert and finding your opponent. Okay, so that's improved a lot, and you'll continue to improve that. And that's with really focusing on when you're in the game, when you're out of the game, and finding your opponent. Really, really good. Watch those happy feet, okay? I reckon you might be the best dancer in our team because you sort of get excited and you get the ball, but that's okay. The good thing is, as I said, you're getting the ball. So let's be really conscious around the rules around when you get the ball. You get that sort of 1.5 steps where you can get it and move, okay? But no more lots of steps, okay? So something to focus on, okay? Really, really good. Olive, just going through my notes here. Olive, you are really, really well structured, okay, behind the ball. You're always anticipating whether you leave your opponent or you stay on them, which is a really good skill and match awareness as well. So important that you continue to work on that and keep that going as well, okay? One thing I want you to focus on is rebounding, right? Whether it's in the backyard with mum or dad or your brother, and really positioning yourself, getting big and getting those arms up and ready to anticipate for those rebounds. It's really important that if someone misses, we want to be the ones who grab the ball and drive it up the other end of the court, okay? So really, really good work. And as I said, I love that balance between how you're always structured behind the ball whilst it's in our attack and you're ready to defend. So really, really good work. Zandy, great to see how you're really taking the opportunity to play a bit in defence, so wing defence as well as wing attack. And you're always positive when you get those, when you have an opportunity to play in another role as well, okay? So being positive and always being that person has a positive light has a great impact on the entire team, okay? So it's one of those things in a team sport is that you don't have to have the ball to have a positive influence on the team as well. And we can all play a role in being positive, encouraging others, and also being positive when you get an opportunity to do certain things. So really good work. Pleasing to hear that you got yourself a netball ring at home, which is great. So work hard with mum and dad. Let's get those shots up. I think you said you scored 128 the other day, so we'll have to get you up in front of goals. But the other thing I want you to work on is catching and driving at the ball, okay? You'll see people like team members like Billy, who's really good at coming up to the ball. So maybe a couple of those passes off the line where you're running at the ball and you take it, okay? So really, really good work, okay? Keep it up. Love it. Lexi, great seeing you always looking to bring others into the game, okay? So you listen to those instructions and passing it out and getting it back in. So we're not doing those long bomb goals with the left hand, sorry. It's really important that we keep working and doing that, okay? So I love the fact that you're bringing others in, which is really, really good. Again, rebounding and defending, using those really long arms of yours is going to be something that we really want to focus on as well. It's a physical gift that you've got incredibly long arms, and that would make life very difficult for a goal shoot or a goal attack, and also for people trying to rebound against you, okay? So really, really good. And the other one would be is just with your passing. Sometimes you don't have to go for the Hail Mary where you do the big long one. Sometimes it's just a quick, short, little easier one and get into a better position, okay? So but it's good. You're always looking to bring others into the game, which is fantastic. And then to finish off, we had Rose who couldn't play. But again, just wanted to let you know that, you've had a great couple of weeks and playing sort of that goalkeeper, but also going up into wing defence is something that, we really want you to keep working on. And I think the big thing for you again is, like the others, rebounding. So get with Sam and Ernie and start those rebounds. Mum as well, push her around, and let's keep an eye on when the ball goes up, how are we going to position ourselves to get it again. The other one, Rose, I want you to keep working on as well is keeping your eyes, these things, on the game, okay? And having that awareness of always knowing where the ball is. I love your discipline around keeping your eye on your opponent, but keeping your eye on where the game's at is something that we can develop and keep working on as well. So really good work, guys. Proud of you, and considering the weather change and the focus was really good as well. Let's get to training. We've got the same training drills for one more week, okay? It's important that we master the skills that we're doing. But again, our transition and the way that we're moving the ball is improving week on week, and you should be incredibly proud of how you are developing as a unit, and being able to create space and work through things is really important. I will harp though that when we get to training and to games, we do want to work hard. We want to have fun, of course, as well. And always smiling as well. So it's really good, and there's an opportunity then to learn and do some stuff during the week to keep improving. But we are wrapped as parents around how you're approaching this game, and your development and the way that you're working as a team is beautiful to watch. Have a great week, and we will see you at training at Torquay College on Friday at 4:00. Catch you guys.